All right, so we've got Shayan Goodarzi, who is the co-founder of Shadow Creative Studios, joining us today on the call. Shai, thanks so much for taking the time. Do appreciate it. So let's get a little bit of background here. And can you kind of describe your business and who you help?
Yeah, sure. So, we're a marketing agency that essentially focuses on helping entrepreneurs, founders, startup companies, small to mid-sized businesses really just help launch their brand and really provide them a foundation to move forward. One of the reasons why we started the company was because we really believed in unlocking the potential of great ideas. And we believe that everyone has great ideas, but they don't have the right process or creative abilities to test those ideas and launch them. So our entire agency and creative studio was really built around how do we create a process? How do we create a solution that allows them to do this very fast?
Excellent, excellent. So let's start from the beginning. What were you doing to generate sales before we started working together with VBOUT? And what were some of your frustrations that you were finding or challenges?
Yeah, I mean, it was, for most agencies, I think the answer would be the same. I mean, word of mouth and referral is really the game. If you have a great product, if you have a great team, if you create those right relationships, you're able to kind of increase word of mouth and referral business just comes. Now, the challenge with that though, is that once the chain kind of stops, that you're kind of left in this kind of island by yourself with all of the friends that you've made, and you have to really go out and connect. And as co-founders, we have to wear a number of hats every single day. We have to wear legal, we have to wear HR, we have to wear product management, we have to, client delivery. So, for us to kind of go out and meet clients, it would be, maybe once or twice a week, maybe some events, maybe doing some networking. It was really hard to really generate the amount of, traction or warm leads that we needed to grow and scale the business. So that was our primary challenge. And I think it's everyone's real challenge is how do we get leads in the door to just have those face-to-face conversations to prove that we're something.
Excellent. And what has been the impact of working with VBOUT, working with us?
Wow. I mean, there's a number of things. I think VBOUT's platform has enabled us to do a lot of things at scale very quickly, and has allowed us to automate those tasks that we used to spend a lot of time on to generate those leads and to basically warm the people that are learning about Shadow while we're not even there. That's kind of half the battle, is to warm those leads and make them understand that, hey, Shadow Creative Studios, we're a company, we've done work, here are our use cases, here's what we're about, here's some free information that you need, here's some value that you need to make the right decisions. It's being able to not only not be there and present your value, but provide the right information at the right customer touch points so that they understand, okay, if I'm, buyer X and I'm in the consideration stage and I need to understand, one or two or three things about agencies to make a decision on, X agency or Y agency. Well, if they've already landed on our site and they've, they've seen some information that they've liked, they've put in their email, or maybe they've accepted some type of browser push or something like that. They've accepted in some ways of communication from us. We're not able to hit them with the right information during those stages so that eventually it moves them more towards the decision-making side of things where they can go, hey, I want to reach out to someone from Shadow now. And then by that time, we're just on the phone with them and we're explaining who we are. There's no real sales involved anymore. We're just talking to them. We're talking to them about their actual, problem that they're facing, the challenge that they're trying to overcome, so that we're just presenting a solution. So that's what VBOUT really allowed us to do, is kind of become more an authentic business when we meet those leads face to face. And it's allowed us to automate so many tasks to save hours upon hours of doing that. But also, from saving time, but we haven't had to hire really for sales because we're able to manage this from this platform now. And granted, there's going to be a point where we scale to where, yes, we're going to have some type of sales team come in, but with VBOUT, it's not going to be 6 or 7. We need one person to manage this platform and have things kind of coming in, and we can kind of just watch those leads kind of fall through.
Excellent. And where did you first hear about us?
It was really interesting. We can't even really pinpoint exactly where it was, where we found VBOUT, but it was everywhere. We just kind of saw VBOUT here, we saw VBOUT there. Every single time we were searching for, hey, we're going to do email marketing, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. There was some type of free information, some value that, whether it was Rich or whether it was, a team member from VBOUT providing the right information or information on the products, that we kind of stumbled upon and said, hey, you know what? VBOUT seems to do everything that we need it to do. Why don't we just reach out and have a conversation? So it wasn't one touch point. And I think that speaks volumes to the platform and the team over there, that they're really trying to do their best to make sure that, anyone, whether it's email marketing, whether it's social, whether it's, CRM, whether it's automation of, kind of this ecosystem of your platform, the team is really about it to kind of give the right information at the right time to eventually have that same call that I was talking about earlier.
Excellent. So based on, from when you first heard about us, obviously that piqued your interest from all the different email and all the marketing automation that was done from the ads. What really made you and your partner decide that you wanted to partner with VBOUT? Like, what was the final, look, we're going to go with these guys?
Well, I mean, sometimes for most founders and CEOs, right, it's product first. What is it going to do for me?
Sure.
Right? I need to provide some type of ROI on this, investment that I'm going to make. So the first thing that kind of attracted us, the product does really amazing things. The product has extreme value that if we invest this much, into it, what is the potential ROI? So we were already heading into that conversation with, hey, the product actually really good. Let's just check out the demo. Let's see how it works. Let's meet the team. Let's see how and see if it's really going to serve as an easy transition for us. And then what sold us was the team. The team was from the support of setting up the platform to the coaching that Rich and yourself has kind of walked us through those first 7 to 8 sessions of knowledge transfer and training, to the technical support day to day that, hey, we're having an issue with the DNS, we're having an issue with this, we're having an issue with that. The on-platform chat support is tremendous. I get answers in, less than an hour sometimes. I get answers in less than a few minutes. And you feel like you have your own dedicated team working with you side by side. And what else do you want? If you have a really great product and you have a really great team behind it supporting you, you almost feel like you don't need, and I'm not the most technical guy, right? I'm more of a functional CEO. I'm more of a requirements, user experience, connect the dots. So being able to jump on a platform and feel confident that even though my technical knowledge isn't that great, I can still perform well. Sold. So
that's great, Shai. Thanks so much. In what area do you think that you've gained the most value from the relationship with VBOUT?
I think we've gained the most from connecting the dots of our own business. So we've kind of, Rich says this all the time, and I've stole it from him, so I apologize, Rich. But I always kind of say that, I take the lesson that he taught us around, don't let the tool master you, you need to master the tool. And that's what we did. We mastered the tool's functionality and we understood what it was capable of, but then we translated that to our business. And when we tried to, we kind of went, oh my God, this platform is kind of exposing some weaknesses that we never thought about. And not necessarily weaknesses of our products bad, but weaknesses in the sense of we don't have the real content and information that we need for this tool to really serve us really well. So it kind of allowed us to look kind of inwards in our own business and understand that, hey, what can we do to allow the platform to even serve us as a greater scale? So the platform was great. We had some ideas going in, but it allowed us to think a little bit bigger. And it allowed us to think kind of internally about what we want to do with the business, what we want to do with the platform. And it just allowed us to grow that much bigger.
That's excellent. Well, so Shai, why should someone listening to this take action now instead of waiting to look for another solution?
I think the action part of now is that you'll get all the right answers that you're looking for. The demo was fantastic. The training was great. The one-on-one kind of, concierge service that, Ryan, that you provided for our team, and I'm sure the next person will for that person.
Thanks.
They answered all of your questions and they gave you the right information. So even if, I chose to go with a different platform, the amount of value that I got from you guys in those sessions, before we made that decision was so incremental that I didn't want to go anywhere else because I really believed in that team. And I think waiting for, a platform to come around and give you the right tools or someone to come and tell you this is what you need to do, it's just going to waste time in your own business. You're going to waste time with, trying to solve something that's not there. Whereas if you dive into the platform with the right support, the right help, and I'm going to go back to this, the training that you guys had for that the team had for us in those first, 3-4 weeks to set up the platform, it felt like I was off and running after those 2-3 weeks. So just the pace. So if you are waiting and you're trying to make that decision in between, should I go with VBOUT? Should I not? I would encourage you to kind of look a little bit more inward and think about the business. Like if you're really passionate about your business, if you really want to move forward with it, make that decision, because they're going to support you, end to end to get you to where you want to be. And if you're not that serious about your business, then it isn't right for you, because then you're not serious about learning new things and learning how to advance your business the way that you want to.
Awesome. This is great. Thanks so much, Shai. So if someone is watching this wants to learn more about you and your business and what you're doing, where can they find you?
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty connected, on social media. I mean, our website at shadowcreativestudios.com is a great place to check out what we do. I'm available on LinkedIn, my co-founder as well. You can just type in Shayan Goodarzi into LinkedIn or Shadow Creative Studios, and you can kind of see us as far as co-founders. You can reach out to me through Instagram, Twitter. You can even email me, Shayan@shadowcreativestudios.com. If you have any questions, I'm always happy to kind of talk you through what we do, our experience with VBOUT, what we're doing in the future, where we're looking to grow. So any number of those channels, I'm always going to be available on.
Awesome. Shayan, thanks so much for taking the time to chat today. It's been great for you joining me on this call, and have an awesome day. Thanks.
Of course. Yeah. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it.